back at it. Sure. We're gonna take a look at this news real quick, and then I gotta set up my Facebook stream independently. I'm taking the I had a lazy morning. I didn't even go. I went to the gym yesterday. I didn't even make it to the gym this morning. Hold myself a gym session. I'm so tired. I had a good day yesterday. Went to the gym twice, so I'm tired. It'll be all right though. Oh, so, so we there we go. I mean, I ain't gonna lose anyway. I do that, but I just want to check just to keep that happening up. Let's be patient. About 10 minutes out from the market opening, so I'm just setting up all this stuff right now. Give me a second. That should be all right. That's that. And then let's go here. Let's go to all right, cool. I'm gonna look at this day chart. Well, I mean, it don't matter. I know it's an up candle, but I'm gonna look at it anyway for this long term setup. Same as yesterday anyway, but we're gonna see what it do. See what it do. All right. So I think all my streams is up. Yeah, I wanted it. Then only thing. So, all right, that's cool. Oh my god, I didn't even have my headphones on. Oh shit. I don't even know if y'all can hear that first part. All right. So anyway, all I was doing, I was sitting on my other streams and then I was trying to get this news pulled up from Forex Factory. I've been with them for years, so I don't trade Forex no more, but when I did, that's where I was at. Um, looking up different currency news. And so usually when I'm on Forex Factory, I'm just looking up dollar dollar impact news specifically, and I filter for like major and medium news. But since there's no news going on this week, other than I want to say Wednesday and Thursday is what I saw. Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday. But we do got more USD small news today. So yeah, I'll go off of that. I'll come into later in the day though. Ain't gonna shouldn't affect what we got going on. It should not affect what we have going on. All right. What's up? What's up, Trev? What's up, my boy? Yes, sir. Hey man, you gotta pull up to the playback, man. Let me see if I can give you a link. You gotta pull up to the playback on me, bro. So you can actually chop with me, dog. Let me see if I can get that shit to you. Let's see if I can get that link to you, my boy. My boy. I'm telling you, bro. Here, I'm gonna come pull up right there if you can. I put that link in the chat, but it's also on my page, bro. Tap that link and see if you can pull up to the stream. You ain't gotta show your face, but you can chop it up with me. You can actually chill for a bit if you want to. About 7 minutes out from that market opening, man. Chilling like a motherfucker. Man, I just ordered like I wanna say I just ordered like 5 of these biddies, man. Probably like I wanna say I got like a bunch of I've been looking for like a replacement for Love 66, one of my favorite hookah flavors. And ooh, my boy. What's up, man? You gotta request the stage, my boy. He said, I'm in. Request the stage, Brody. Hey. My boy, man. This is the Algo King, boy. The Algo King right here. Yeah, dog. Um, we locked in though, bro. We here. Yeah, man. Just trying to get back in the flow of stuff, bro. I'm kind of like what I was telling people last stream, just trying to get my mind right, get back on the flow I was. I want to say about a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to like build out my tendencies back how I was, and eventually I'm gonna go back live. I want to say I was thinking about doing it this week, probably midweek, Wednesday or Thursday. No guarantees, but I'm definitely thinking about Monday. You know what I'm
Can you,
saying? Yeah, I can hear you, Brody. What's up? You there?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It's perfect.
Hey, we in this motherfucker thing, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, you're
Yes, sir. How you feeling, bro? What's going
hey,
on, man? Good morning to you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
bro, I'm already up 600. I'm already up 600.
With that auto trader, I already know what you on, bro. I already know what you on, huh? That bot doing good for you?
Bro, with the auto, but remember last time me and you talked?
Yeah. Hold on. You keep going in and out. You gotta fix your audio a little bit, cause I can't hear you all of a sudden.
So I took what you said. No. Hold on, let me see, 'cause I got
Yeah,
it on
you
my
got.
headphones.
Yeah, you gotta fix it. Keep going in and out. I think you talking, and then it just like it don't catch your words.
That's like a delay.
Yeah, like a delay almost. Yeah, almost like a delay.
What the
I'm
hell?
gonna take these EMAs off because I don't use them anymore while I'm trading, but I
Okay, can
do.
you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, it's good now. And then now I can't hear you. And then all is gone now. Oh shoot. Let me go back. I want to go to NQ and look at this one real quick. And then I want to go to the day chart real quick. And so a lot of times, let me say this real quick. A lot of times when I don't have like pure directional bias, my simple directional bias is based off of consecutive days. So whether we have two up close candles or two down close candles. A lot of my bias primarily comes from market trends, which is just these fractals. I'm looking at these fractals. I'm looking at the lowest fractal on a day chart, and then the next lowest fractal, which this is the lowest fractal, and this is from October, September, October, November, and then the next fractal that's lower is February, March, April, right? And I connect those two and expand those out, and then as you see, like for I want to say a few, shit, maybe 2 years worth, um, that trend uphill. So a lot of my like overall primary bias comes from that particular um like thread of things. The another set of my bias comes from these quarterly highs, how often we break above them. Usually what I do with those is like determine where we are in the quarter, and then after that, my next directional bias comes from consecutive days, and then like there's other things too. So like if I get like SMT or whatever, but for the most part, um, I'll be looking at those long term ones. But since we're just like back above this trend line and no real tangible things to look at, no SMT, no, it's just you just kind of got to go with what you have available, and that's these continuously up close candles from down here. It's really from really want to say from down here. Got a couple of down days, but most of them are up close candles, so or bullish candles, and then we kind of have these two that we're focusing on. So I kind of expect another bullish day, and then we'll like kind of go from there. Go back to this side. You got your mic working now, brother? Sometimes you gotta like even select the type of mic you want to use. So even if you think you're on your headphones, it may be catching from a different mic on your computer if you're on your computer. Came back right in time. So right here at 8:30, bro, we looking at that first fair value gap, and then we looking at really we got liquidity on both sides of the market. It's kind of choppy, just like yesterday, going horizontal. The range it seems a little bit bigger, and then we went up. Like I said, I mean, this one single candle right here is the daily candle, so we can see that we started from yesterday's open. I'm sorry, today's open, yesterday's close. And usually I think we was like within it too.
on the day chart. I think we yeah, so lower. We opened lower, so we gapped down and came back up and retraced. So kind of still in that range, and we'll see how it goes. All right, my boy Juan, man, how you feeling, dog? I know you probably at work again. Let me see if I can get this up to. Back on. That's fine. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I gotta find some. I usually like to listen to y'all don't even know this about me though, but I usually like to listen to like piano music and such whenever I'm trading or anything really. Like if I'm working out, I listen to piano music. But I can't do it while I'm on stream because they'll copyright it. I ain't no I lost a couple streams when I was doing it last year off of simple piano music that got copyrighted. I can't believe that shit. I can't do the Iceman stuff, dog. I can't. I can't, man. I can't. They not gonna let me, dog. If I was like watching the Iceman stuff, I have to like talk over it, and then like it'd have to be a video, so I'd have to like pause it. Yeah. All right. I think we got a gap right here. I'm gonna use this one. It's a small gap, very very tiny gap right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm gonna try to zoom in some more. Very tiny gap right there. And I was hoping we can use this, but that one opened the same. So we're gonna use this small fair value gap. I'm gonna start it large just so I can move it across. But it's very, very, very small. And it bounced right off of it too. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. I lie. We got the gap up top. Yeah, I did it right. Oh. Alright, let's see what this that would have fucked up the day. I want y'all to know. So in this fair value gap, I included the body gap as well up top. This little small piece right here. Data does this stuff like when you get a like so sometimes it like overlaps too. So like if you see this up close candle gapped up, it opened higher than the close of the previous candle, that's a body gap. And then this is like a imbalance. So they're both imbalances, but I just call this one body gap to kind of delineate like it's a gap right here. But you see like there's an overlap between these two bodies. So this candle gap down and then closed up into that. It filled its own gap. But anyway, man, had I not saw that, that would have ruined the whole damn string. Let me go over here real quick. I want to see what the not NQ, yeah, NQ. Does it have the same one? It does not actually. It does not, right? It does. It does. Okay. But it has this one instead. It got this one instead on NQ. 1038. Or is it 1038? 1038. There you go. Boom. So just like yesterday, man, I'm just waiting for kind of setups to happen. Simplicity in it. Um, two consecutive up close candles where the second candle closes above the first one. Um, and we can either get you can either trade that setup, or if we get a raid before we get an entry, then we could trade the raid for a better opportunity to get in earlier. Um, at this point, it's just you know, is this off an hour? No, 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 that's right, right? Yeah, that's 11, 10. So one of these is off. One of these is off. I want to say this one is off. 10. Uh, I gotta go check that. Yeah, this is off. Yeah, this one is off. Other way. Yeah, yeah, that's correct. All right, that's fine. All right, cool. I don't know what to kind of expect today. I ain't really got no real quarrels or no thoughts. Um, just if I had to use any form of expectation, it's just that up close, the two up close candles. Likely we're gonna see an up close day. That doesn't mean that this session will push up higher, but it does mean that this session will um should give us an opportunity, not will, should give us an opportunity. I'm gonna try out 8 contracts today. I gotta figure out. I mean, that should be more than enough when I open live on my 25K account for my funded futures. But it kind of is what it is. Kind of is what it is. Let me know if you can come back, or if you got your mic working, Brody. Try to tell me. Let me know what you was talking about with that trade and stuff, with that algo stuff. We did all that opening day pushing just to come out the gate down, just to come out the gate lower. I guess it's a good time while we waiting to talk about what these NWOGs are. ND it should be NDOG too. Yeah, there it is. Um and these opening gap ones, they're based upon hours, like the 12 o'clock hour. Um so like midnight opening gap is the new day opening gap. And that is different from the like the stock market open and close, right? Because like the real day, true day versus the like stock day is a little different. So these lines just mark out the first candle on that particular time of day. So when it actually reaches 12 o'clock, you expand it out. And there's like a high and a low attached to it. So there's a new day opening gap. I want to say, yeah, this is the low, that's the high, and then here's another one, a low and a high, and these are all like candles. You know what I'm saying? Like specific candles. Some of them are real small, as you see. Some of them are standard, kind of similar to these sizes, and then they date back. So I usually go back like 7 days, if I want to say correctly. Not every candle is within that same parameter. So you see that this one is from July 30th. and then this one is from the second, and then this one is from the seventh. So this is yesterday's midnight, which is damn near 2 days ago. Um, and then these are from the second, and then that's from the 30th, and then this is from the sixth. But this is where the week opened, right? So that's um Sunday's open. We finally got these two up close candles. Um, so my entries will start right here. It should start right here for sure. Never mind. It has to hold for 30 seconds. You gotta wait for it to hold. See how much time we got. It don't look like it wants to do it though. Okay, so we'll wait for two. So because we have this single black candle, I'm gonna have to wait for two different white candles. I can't use like a bullish candle and say that it closed higher than this. I have to use two consecutive ones. Um, One thing I guess we can also say is that like kind of what I do is like if I'm trying to get into a sale based off of this leg, I will let me get a line here to kind of show you what I'm looking at. Um these two candles wouldn't count, but these two would. So what I do is like I'll place an order, and then every time a candle closes above this high, I move up my entry until it's triggered, So it'll be this candle next, and then it'll be this candle low, and then it'll be this candle low, all the way until it's triggered. It'll be this candle low. All right, and then we get this one. So it would trigger here and then stop out, which is like kind of what I prepare for here. Probably the stop out and the recovery. So I'll probably skip this candle, go here, and then go here, right? And so like my entry, and I trade this way because like I'm really trying to like get a pinpoint entry specifically on where I'm at in the chart, and sometimes like you could be early, you could be late, and so I'd rather take so you could be early, late, or on time. So I take all three. I was like, well, I don't know which one is early, late, or on time. Sometimes the early one is late, sometimes the on time one is early. So I rather just take them all, and then I just keep the one that works. So if I lost this one, got my money back, then I'm either neutral, break even, or with a small loss, but then that still keeps me, exposed to where I can go and take this one right here. And so this would be my entry. Usually I used to like wait for it to kind of trigger, like come back. Um, but I don't do that anymore. I just take the straight entry. Um, and then I hold it, I mean, I just get in my trade, put my stop loss in, which this case it would be this triggered. My stop loss, it would be here. Yeah, it would be here. And then my recovery would be based off of that. Oh, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a little tired today, man. I'm a little tired like a motherfucker. I can't be doing that though. Yawning on stream. Oh no. Unfortunately, and then on top of that, it's not as fast today. We're not dealing with it like we had immediate entries and stuff. I mean, granted, I kind of would prefer it this way. You know what I'm saying? Like I prefer to have to deal with kind of like just a market that kind of flows, kind of simple. then just like everything happens all at once and all the time. Like we had that zigzag Monday where it's like kept flipping the fair value gap, not holding and stuff like that. Which, if I was like doing on average, I kind of expect the flip to happen like really twice, maybe three times, where like it comes out the gate, picks a side, flips, and then like later it flips like towards the end. And that's just like the natural sequence of like every candle you see on the chart has an open high low close or open low high close. And so because of that sequence, you have to like you'll see that um I don't know how to put it without making sense. Like every candle does like, this, this, this essentially, right? And then like I trade within this range right here. And so because of that, if my fair value gap is like in the middle, my fair value gap is in the middle and I trade everything from like below it, essentially, it can still come back above that. Um, and like it's just kind of like that's just the natural progression of it, I guess. But yeah, I just ordered like 4 or 5 of these, man. I mean, I'm officially an addict, I guess. If that's the best way to put it. I'm officially an addict, so it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm enjoying them though. They don't, I was in the gym, getting out of some cardio. It don't really affect what I'm doing in the gym. And then I was doing some research, and boys was getting like some type of like bubble lungs or some shit. I forget what that shit's called. Some little thing they said, and this one don't have the chemicals that hurt your lungs. So I've been rocking with it. This is that Crown Bar Alfaker, Alfaka. I've been rocking with that for a little bit. Rocking with that for a little bit. I'm gonna look up on some Twitter shit while we rate. See what they talking about on X. See what they got going on. Nah, that shit kind of crazy. Man, so much room. There's so much talk. Was talking about Iceman just a second ago. There's so much hate on the TL from my boy Drizzy, dog. And I'm gonna tell y'all this, bro. While you can have it on record. I don't care. I probably wasn't as big of a fan of Drake until probably after the beef or during the beef when I realized just like how much hate exists, how much hate exists for this man, bro. And it seems unprecedented, you know what I mean? Um, you know, like I don't know what he did to the common people, but okay, so I can't do that. That's not a lot of leverage. So then 12 would be my I put 12 would be my stop loss to get the recovery in. And then yeah, I don't know if I can do it 12 though. Okay, well they got us out fast. And then we'll go with a stop losses here and a take profit right here. Try to get some of that back. How All right, so we down two something today. I want to say that's like 250 already. Oh, four. I thought that was two. One and one. Oh, because it's four. Yeah, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Oh no, no, no. I was right. I know I ain't tripping. So about 230. And that's just based off of double the leverage. Said Drake getting hated off of being Drake. Yeah, I don't understand it though. And then my trade goes in the right direction, which is fine. It's all good. Yeah, Drake, I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think it's also one of the things where like people put their personal um like morality, their personal like, standards on people that they not really even playing on the same playing field. I was telling my boy this like during the beef was like, you know, um like they play on you play on like yeah, for sure, he definitely deserves it. But like, you know, this is a billionaire who get way more women, who deal with way more situations, way more complexities into like the simple situations you deal with, like it's to the second or third power, even not more, you know what I mean? And so because of that, it's like I never understood the like, oh, he a peon because of this or he a lame because of this. And don't get me wrong, like niggas can be lame. I think men throughout their life have many lame moments, you know what I'm saying? Which they either recover from, deal with them properly, how they respond is really what matters. And so at that point, I'm trying to understand like everybody live perfect lives. Everybody, like, do you hold yourself to these standards? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really fully understand the scope. I know, like I said, exactly, exactly, yeah, exactly. Saying shit like that, talking about somebody kid, like you, like our yeah, like our whole structure is about baby mamas. As I'm saying, like we all have had situations in our family where somebody got a baby mama or had got a girl pregnant that they wasn't supposed to or didn't want to be with. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going back with this 8 ball right here. I said it wasn't going fast, and then all of a sudden it started going fast. So hey, but yeah, I was like, motherfuckers on the TL talking about the line, the chili ice pack line, and what I realized, oh well, no, it wasn't even the chili ice pack. It was the left eye line and the TLC stuff, and specifically the TLC line. And I'm realizing that the TLC line, boys is downplaying it because they hate Drake. So it's like they're trying to convince people that no, that wasn't a bar, bro. Oh, that wasn't clever, dog, or it wasn't shit, man. And it's like, okay, well, if it wasn't shit, why are you so adamant about it? You know what I mean? Why does it matter to you this much? If we get this raid, we can kind of trade off of that. All right, so we did get the raid. Let's see if it holds. Gives us an entry. We'll put a four right here, four bomb right there. Get that on the chart. That is not a four. That is definitely a five. Oh no, shit! They not even bumping behind. They bumping publicly, dog. They are bumping. They tuned in just as much as I am. You know what I'm saying? Like boys is, man, boys be having breakdowns on Drake. I get the most critical breakdowns and analysis of breakdowns from Drake haters, dog. You know what I'm saying? I get the most understanding of, oh, he really meant that. Oh, he was talking about that. Oh, okay, from people who don't like him supposedly. So all right. So we're gonna move this up. Fuck, fuck. All right. Well, we're gonna have to go off of this one, unfortunately, which works. All right. So that's that. We're gonna put that stop at. So it was. It's gonna be six. It's gonna be six with the TP right here. All right, let's stop loss. Man, that shit happened so fast. This is one of the reasons I wanted to build a bot so bad, so bad. It's just like all that happened just so fast, bro. So fast. Um, this raid happened, so I have to trade this low down here, and because it stopped me out, it allows me to do so. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keeping it going, keeping it flowing. Um, and the only reason I can trade this candle is because we do have this initial push up right here, and then this candle closed higher than this one. So I feel even more comfortable with this candle. But we are in a up sequence, and I'm just trading the highest up close candle or the raid per se. So we'll trade this one. We'll put another one here. I don't know if we made money off of that. We may have just broke even and then lost the recovery. If I remember, if I understand it correctly, I think we just broke even and lost the recovery. All right, so that's that. And this is all happening underneath the um fair value gap. So all this is still holding, and we'll be fine. This is a big ass candle, so yeah, let's eat off of it. Then we're gonna do it. Let's do it. Wow, it opened up much lower than that. That's crazy. It opened up very low. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That is real life slippage on a what? That don't even make sense. I'm just putting it there because that's where the practice is at. Oh, that is insane. The order was supposed to be up here. That is like a lot of money missing. Put two right here. Damn, that's crazy. That's like $100 missing. That's like $100 missing from that trade. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's what said was talking about yesterday. Like he say, Trader Bait has dealt with a lot of delay, but maybe that's just futures. And I'm on like Ethernet, so this don't even make sense. Why that is $100 worth of um slippage. Nah, just $65 worth. All right, and then my last target is gonna be down here. It's gonna be the further one. You know what it is? It's Trading View server. Trading View server is ass. Cause when I'm like on that live account on trading on Tradeovate, it happens like immediately. It happens immediately. That's crazy. That 60 was gonna put us back on the neutral for the day. That's $68 worth of that shit. That's crazy. All right. Anyway, we'll move on. Nah, I ain't worried about it. Never mind. All right. All right. So that's a. I mean, granted, minus the slippage, I feel like that's a good trade. Um, I want to call also. Let's while we wait on this one, let's see how it panned out for in Q because in Q should have been easy peasy. Same setup, same respect actually. Same respect actually. Um, yep, yep, same thing. Yep, two up close candles, and then everything after that. Yep. So yeah, we good though. Yeah, we straight. I got some appointments today. I got one appointment at 10. So it's a phone call that's gonna come through. So I'm gonna be a little quiet around that time. And then I got another one at 12. So I mean I might be done by 12 anyway. So I ain't too much tripping. I ain't too much tripping on that. Where is that? I gotta find that shit again. Hold on. No, that's that one. I gotta get that link. Um, what's up, Charles? You stink, Bubba. Come here. Come here. What's up, Duba? Come here. You think I want the toy? Alright. Alright, we get a lot of movement out of this one. With some chili ice packs on you left side. That's a really good trade, man. I think I'm just kind of pissed off about the slippage, bro. I think that's what frustrates me the most is the slippage. I should let it go, but I just don't understand how the server is that bad. I ain't never dealt with that before. Like my first time ever. Like I done dealt with a little bit of slippage. I ain't never dealt with that much. I remember how I was saying that like this opening day, I'm sorry, this candle, this was all the way up here when we started. I was like, that doesn't constitute the fact that that doesn't make this session a bullish session. And so this is how I don't get caught up in um just by having this fair value gap and that it existed and that my setup can form underneath it, I can go into a bullish candle day knowing that I have a good sell or bearish opportunity. Um and so man, we doing the same thing. Just if it don't close underneath this 3.5, I'm gonna have to close the trade. I'm trying to at least see. It's so bad because really what we dealing with, I'm thinking about two things going on in my head at the same time. What we dealing with is that there are no fractals forming lower. So we have one here, we have one here. And so my latest fractals are the ones that's back here. And then I don't want to pull it down because the CISD is right here. So for me to like put my stop loss here, I'll just be giving back the money I would if I just like left it open. You know what I'm saying? So my hope is we can get underneath this 3.5, create some more fractals, and then move lower. That's the hope, at least. We'll see. Rucker Park Street Ball is now official NBA NCAA sanction. What? They got street ball in the NBA now? That's crazy. Partner with the league. Starting this summer, the NCAA the players will be restored on Ruckerman Park during the what? So they can hop on the roster during the I said restored roster. They can hop on the roster. Oh no, it is restored. Okay, I'm fucking dyslexia coming in. So they can hop on the roster and play at Rucker Park. That's dope shit, bro. That's real hoops, man. That's real basketball. I enjoy that. Hmm. Hmm. I don't even want to talk about that on stream. Oh, okay. My bad, Brody. I see you now. I see you now.
Alright, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. Let's see if it's hold up though. And then I lost you.
Nah, this shit delayed as hell.
For real. I wonder why I never deal with that. At least when I was on stages. Usually I go on like sports stages and stuff like that. It don't never delay for me.
Yeah, I got fiber optics, bro. So I know it ain't me.
It might be you. You're the only person dealing with that issue, dog. Oh snap! You say I got fiber from AT&T. I got that fiber optic.
Shit, the one and only.
The one and only. What you got going on? Though you was telling me something about your algo before you left.
Yeah, I'm already up 2,400. No,
There you go.
shit. Algo did what it was supposed to. I'm already up 2,400 for the day. I'm done.
That's easy, bro. Easy. I was telling Juan, hey, like, get your money, get out, bro. I told him that yesterday. We trade the same shit I trade. He trade for inverse fair value gaps. And then he used the prop firms too. So it's very simple. Very, very simple. Easy shit. Automated. What you was telling me though, you was like you did something to the bot or
Actually,
whatever.
actually, I'm way past inverse fair value gaps. I'm way past that.
Oh, okay. What you on now? Are you on your phone or
I
you on
can't
your
tell you.
laptop? Oh, you can't tell. Oh, my bad, Brody. I didn't know you was like that.
I'm act like not that I don't want to. I am licensed between Ninja Trader.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up, though, bro. That's what's up. That's what's up. What's up, E man? Glad to have you. You can come on stage too if you want to. You can hop on stage if you want to, E. Um,
No, I am actually on my whole gaming PC.
for real. Yeah, you might have to do it from your phone. You can download the app and hop on the like you can watch from your PC, but you can download the app to talk on stage. It may be
Yeah, I don't know
easier.
what this lag is.
Yeah, try to do the app if you can, and then use the app to like talk on stage because I know that's what I do whenever I'm gone.
Yeah, no, I know how to work it.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
your shit crystal clear. No, no, that ain't no pause, but you just made it gay. You made it gay like a motherfucker. You funny as hell.
uh, nah, man, I'm appreciating these streams, bro. I'm trying to.
Yeah. This the my boy up
I
here.
was gay as hell.
Yeah, he was. See, yeah, Trevor's the same. You made it though. Trevor, the algo guy, man, he built algorithms through Ninja Trader, man. I'm trying to convince him to come work with me. He don't want to do it. He don't want to do it with me, dog.
Pause.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I see he low key with it. He said, "Can't tell you that, nigga."
Yeah, nah, he ain't low. He just like he got his business and shit. He got to protect. So I support that. I support that for sure.
I respect.
I want to finish this trade. I don't want to give up this position. I'd rather just get the money back and break even. Move to the
Let
next
me
one.
see. Let me see. Let me see. What's your room name?
It's called Algos and Candles. Here, I'm gonna text it to you, and try to do it from your phone, cause that delay is crazy, and you shouldn't be that far because you live in the south of Texas, bro. Um, here, I sent it to you on Discord, so try to use your phone.
Now.
I heard you, yeah.
All right, so I'm no longer delayed.
I think it is. So, say again.
Bet, bet, bet.
All right,
Now I
yeah,
went
yeah.
on my phone.
All
Nah,
right, yeah,
yeah. For anybody I'm wondering, yeah, I just make algos, bro. I make algos, indicators, all that.
yeah. I'm trying to convince you to come work with me, dog. I
Man,
need to
I
get this
told
shit
you I met,
automated.
bro. There's no convincing. I told you with the ticket.
No, I need you to help me build mine. I'll buy yours. I ain't worried about that. I'm talking about I need you to help me build mine,
Now, I'm not
dog.
talking about mine. I told you the ticket for yours, not
Oh
mine.
no, I didn't know
Yours.
that. No, you sent me to somebody else last time. Don't do that to me, dog. Yeah, told me I gotta go somewhere else.
Man, let's see what we're about to do. The way it's looking, close above there, bam, we about to go up higher. Watch this. I'm in long, and I'm going to sell at like 10, 20 points.
I believe it.
There is 5. No, that's 1. We're going to see what they're going to do. Boom.
He said, Juan said I got some people that can convince you. No, we ain't gonna put no I ain't gonna put
Yeah,
no hit
bro.
out
I ain't
on
trying to
them.
convince nobody, bro.
Nah, he said he can convince you. Nah, to give us
Hey,
the
man.
sauce is
Hey,
what he
hey. Hey, bro.
said.
Hey, good dope sell itself, man.
That shit funny. Juan Cartel, baby. That shit funny as hell, dog.
Look. There's 3 points. 3, 5, 4. Target hit right there. 5.
You on the NQ as well, right?
Of course. That's all I trade.
Yeah, same here. That same here. Out the way with it.
So right now, like as of today, I've already passed 9 PAs, bro.
That's what's up, bro. Like, no, I really support that. I feel like that's the only way you can really like, you know what I'm saying, get that initial capital you need is using algorithms and then using them damn uh the OPM, you know what I'm saying, getting them little bots and stuff and getting
Mm-hmm.
them prop firms.
Man, I'm telling you, if she a little thotty, she gonna be a little body.
Hell yeah, bro. No, I'm happy for you though. Up 24 for the day, man. Lock that in. That's easy work and that's off the gate.
Yeah, bro. Nah, bro. Shit. As of right now, I'm already 6K locked in that they gonna have to pay me.
Yeah, you don't even touch that account, huh?
Yeah, nah, that account's locked, bro. That's done. That's done, bro. They about to pay me.
hmm Yeah, I wanted like the big thing is like I want and I'll go like I mean I say it all the time. It's just
Bro, I've been, bro, one, two, bro. I've been coding since MySpace, bro. People don't even remember MySpace. MySpace was cold, bro.
yeah. Um, I mean the best way to really kind of like look into it. Oh, Algos is just like automation. So
Yeah,
like
that's all.
how
That's all it is.
and so like at this point you just like if you got a strategy you just like I gave you that moving average strategy or whatever. Some people have algorithms based off of like moving average strategies and you could just build like a if this then that framework based off of it.
Watch this. Watch this. In the next 10 seconds, if we close all the way like 65% of this high, go ahead and go long. Thank me later. Don't look like it's
Well,
gonna happen.
so this CISD is what I'm looking at right here. This candle right here. If it closes above this one, then like the only reason I didn't take my profit already is because this is just so big and this is the highest down close candle. So it's like I'm kind of like stuck in a hard place. It's like either I take the profit and just eat, or it turn over and it take my stop and I break even anyway. So if I was stacking, I would have added one right here or added one right here. But or I could have added one right here too. But it is what it is. And I actually got out a little early on that first one. That's my fault. I put it at this fucking 2, and I should have put it down here on my first target. It is what it is, though. What you got going on today, E? You straight? You might be muted. Oh, okay. There it is. E, you there, buddy?
Yeah, my bad, bro.
Oh, okay. Is it kicking y'all, or you just like? Is it
Nah, it kicked me.
okay?
But yeah, nah, I'm just working today, man. I got some calls I need to make, and I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff situated for my acres out in South Carolina
There you
with
go.
my
With your pops.
people.
Mm-hmm.
So
Man, I saw that. I saw I was watching that Watch the Dirt video, and he's talking about the Drake song, right? And it was like, Rick Ross had like 100 and something acres, 200 acres in Georgia, and Drake upped them by
Hmm.
going to get 350 plus. And he's
Nah,
like,
Drake
yeah.
got 600 something acres, man.
Well, he said 600, but the documents say for about 400. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm.
you never know unless you just like actually had a record. You know what I'm saying? But the
Well,
point
that could
was,
be was buildable, but he very well
right,
can. Yeah.
right. And long story short, though, he was like, "That's how rich people how they
How
argue."
they beef?
Like, I was like, "Oh, you ain't lying, dog." But like,
Yeah,
nah, bro. Like, I don't even know what it would feel like to have over 50 acres. So Ninja Trading and Tradeovate and Ninja Trader are the same thing, but he just used Ninja Trader to build his algorithm off of that. Yeah, with C plus, which C plus is like awesome, by the way. I was learning that. I'm learning that in college currently, but they're both the same. They're both brokerages, but with Ninja Trader, you can get the platform out. You don't have to just do it online. TraderVate is more online. You can build it out and like actually build the like rule base on there. It's like lines and lines of code. But yeah, but I don't even know what it would feel like either have like over 50 acres, man. Like I don't even know, like I don't even know how I would want to do it. I looked at this like Barnuminium event center that I was talking about, and I was like, bro, I would love to have that. And then like I wanted to get like an outdoor movie theater on my shit and invite people over from like cause like there's some land down the street from me, but I think it's only like 3 acres. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that
I
ain't.
was but you could do a lot on 3 acres though. You know what I mean? So like what I don't even know what I can't even imagine what 50 feel like.
Yeah, 28 feel crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
You feel me?
There's a lot. Like I love going out there and just hanging out, but I'm clearing the lot because I'm
Hey,
building my house.
all I'm gonna say is, motherfuckers mad that I'm icy.
I'm glad. I'm happy for you, bro. I genuinely am.
Eat,
Genuinely am.
eat,
And
my brother.
Trevor, he do options.
So hard, make my neighbors come indict me.
They think you selling drugs, bro?
I'm telling you. I kind of do feel like it when you trade it, huh?
It does. It definitely does.
You've been trading since when? How long you been trading?
Shit,
I
I
was,
picked it up
Yeah,
in 2020.
big boy.
uh, I was on your page, them pictures from the '80s, man. Look like you was trading back in the
Ah,
'80s, dog.
hey, chill out on me, bro. I was on the Robin Hood in 2020,
Yeah.
but I don't really mess with the futures and the forex like y'all do. I just be messing with the stock options.
Yeah, them options I gotta learn, but I really wish you
Hey,
can get
hey, hey,
over here.
hey, all I'm gonna say is,
Talk to me.
all I'm gonna say is, all I'm gonna say is, all I'm gonna say is, narcotraficante.
What? What'd you say? What did you say?
We need Juan to translate that.
For real. Juan told me he don't even speak Spanish.
This nigga ain't no real Mexican.
Is it Juan? See, I feel like Juan told me that. Juan told me he don't even speak Spanish, bro.
Yeah, my
As
girl half
one,
Mexican.
for
She
real,
don't
no,
speak
no joke.
Spanish.
Talk to me.
Chris, you about to eat?
I think so, but I gotta get to this next
He don't speak
quadrant.
Spanish. His name ain't Juan. His name ain't Juan. His name is Tom.
His name John. John, nigga. That nigga named John Doe, bro. John Smith, nigga. Yeah, if we can get to this next quadrant, I feel much happier about it.
King of the North.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you want an algorithm that's fast and can make some money, I would definitely link up with Trevor. He can definitely get you right. He got one that he sells, so and I
Oh,
and I
word.
and,
What's the
and I
ticket?
and I trust it too. So it's like I didn't use it, played with it, the old one. So you know what I mean. I wouldn't tell you nothing that ain't no bullshit. All right, so look, excuse me real quick. This we've already closed underneath the 3.5, so I'm happy. So this is now the new CISD. Either we close above here and I'm out, or I'm just taking 2 fractals back. So this is 1 fractal, this is 2, and so my stop out would be right here at this point. Um, which I'm
Target
okay with
slap.
that. But yeah, we already eating for this one, and I'm just trading smaller, fucking contracts at this point, because it's really like an 800, probably like a $1,500 trade in totality. But I'm on MNQ and I'm just opening up a lot of contracts, so it is what it is. What you were saying? My bad.
Nah, you straight. It wasn't of importance. I was just saying, what the ticket was on the algorithm, the algo bot or whatever y'all talking about.
Yeah. He talking to you, Trevor. Y'all don't know how much you selling it for now.
35.
3,500 for that.
35.
3,500 for that boy.
Right, right.
How your community doing? Both of y'all got communities now. Huh? I ain't realize that. How your Discord doing, Trevor?
It's an official LLC, and I am licensed and partnered with Ninja Trader.
Yeah, my nigga making business moves, man. I'm happy for you. Happy for you like a motherfucker. Let me pull up this. It whole say forbidden. Make sure that link work. I clicked on the link and say forbidden.
Discord, I am at 1,500 people.
Damn, I'm locked in. Locked in, my boy.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
Locked in.
Yeah, no, I don't do big things with Discord. I just got a few of my homies from South Carolina in my
In
chat.
there.
Yeah.
That's who you kind of started with, right?
Yeah. I just be
Mhm.
sharing thoughts on like where I think stocks are going. Nothing
Hey,
big.
I know you be tracking that WNBA shit. Hey, bro, you know that white girl from the Indiana Fever? I don't. Why they keep
Sophie
hyping her?
Cunningham,
Yeah, why they
she
hyping her
trash.
up? She trash, right?
She trash, bro.
She trash,
Angel
right, bro?
turning into something this year though.
Oh
This year
nah, nah,
she
you don't
turning
get the
into something.
switch right now, though, bro. You gotta stay on that side for a little
Nah,
bit,
nah,
dog.
nah, 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 nah,
You gotta
nah.
stay on that side for
No,
a
no, no, no,
little
no,
bit,
no, no,
dog.
no, man. I see her pulling out bag work. I'm like, all
You gotta
right.
stay on that side for a
She
little
pulling
bit,
out a
dog.
little bag work. I said, okay, now
Nah,
we talking. Now we doing things.
bro, I can't allow you on this
All the
side,
way
bro.
on that side.
Nah, man. I was just saying I don't think she should be in convo with Caitlyn. Caitlyn really a goer. Like she really a hooper.
Yeah, all right, and now we finna see who going.
Yeah, nah, Angel got it, man. It's an all-star type season, bro. I'm just more excited for, shooting down to Houston for the Rockets games, man.
Nah, man, stay your ass up there in
Mm.
Austin.
I might need to, man. Here I got niggas looking for me and shit.
I'm gonna close that one out. So that order is done. Um, I wanted to get it, but it bounced off of this new day opening gap from the second, and we got 2 consecutive up close candles. I'm gonna wait and see how the CISD works, and then we're kind of closing coming to the end of this particular window. So, actually, I'm so sorry. This is the CISD now. So this was it. This is it. So it's already. I got out early in time. So it got a CISD, chain of state delivery. I got 2 up close candles where this one stacked on this one, and I got a fractal flipped on the other side. So right now, I feel confident that it can go lower, but I'd rather just get out right now and just wait and see what other opportunities arise, rather than risk more money or give it all back. Where is this one? There, get this shit off my chart. All right. My brother just came to town. He is. I mean, so much shit going on today. My brother in town. I got this meeting at 10. I got a appointment. I got a psycho appointment from the VA at fucking
Hey,
12:30.
bro, if you got a meeting at 10, why are you still doing this?
Cause it's a phone call.
Easy.
Yeah, he was asking me some about. They're gonna go over some documents I sent over, and then we're gonna put this report together. So I'm like, nothing
I got a
crazy.
hotel down in Houston for sale, man. I don't know if you know hotel buyers.
Oh, bro, I just had one. I think. Hold on, man.
Yeah, it's a Marriott property though, so they gotta be willing to franchise. But
I think I do. I think I do. Yeah, Dorian who buys hotels. Like he worked into them. He worked in them. He
yeah.
like buys hotels for this company. I think
Oh,
I got
so
somebody.
he kind of like hedge funded for hotels. That's dope.
Right. Yeah, because he worked for the Hilton. Um, and like that's what they would do is like go buy other like the hotels and then they'll refurbish them, brand them and shit like that. And he was a part of that. So yeah, let me reach out to him though.
Yeah,
Remind
it's
me
an
to send that
11
to me.
cap in Houston. It's a Comfort Inn Suites. I
Yeah,
got all
send
the
that to
info.
me. Yeah, send
Yes.
that to me. I'm gonna send it to Dorian. We not on great terms, but
You'll
That's
take a
still
look
my
at it type shit.
it's my
Yeah.
guy though. Yeah, so
Nah, man. Them bigger deals, we can make 6 figures on those.
off of easy rip,
Mhm.
easy rip.
Off a
You know
phone
what's crazy?
call.
All my like, and I call them intellectual friends, but they really just like independent thinkers and they read books and shit. All my friends who are intellectual and read hard, heavy, I argue with the most. I could be the problem, or like they just too smart for their own good. I got into an argument with Dorian. When I'm talking about Dorian is my guy. I'm talking about I'd have been in the city, pissed out like I was with you, pissed out drunk, right? And I didn't even know. I didn't know that Jen do this to you, bro. I did
Oh
not know
yeah.
Jen. Yeah, this is what I used to drink like 5 years ago. Man, I was talking about Jen. He took me to some restaurant and he was day drinking. Jen,
Yeah, that was a short day.
boy, I was filthy, filthy. Oh my god! And I didn't. I just never. I ain't never had that before. I don't even know why people drink gin. You trying to ruin your life?
Yeah, I used to fuck with Bombay.
Yeah. See, nah. I ain't never going back, bro. I ain't doing it.
Yeah, no, I don't even drink no more, fam.
Yeah. Well, I gave it up. Like I want to say probably like 4 years, 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, like I'm sometimey with it. Like I'll have a cheers if if
To
it's a
occasion.
event. Yeah, but nigga, I'm
Yeah.
good on that shit.
Nah, I'd have to take Lotto would have to offer me something in the club for me to take the drink now. So it'd have to be me slutting out. You know
You
what I'm saying?
had your chance, bro.
Yeah, I did. I did, and whiffed.
Yeah,
But they got
you letting a UK nigga, you know,
yeah.
get the dub.
You know what's crazy? It wasn't even no security there. Like it was just one
Yeah,
dude.
she dumb for that.
Ain't nobody going. You know what I'm saying? Not to her. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing like
Yeah,
that.
but I mean not niggas, but hating assholes, man.
Yeah, but it's Houston too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Oh
yeah,
yeah. Then there's a bunch of lottos running around.
yeah. Ain't nobody gonna really trip too heavy on her. You know what I'm saying? And then she wouldn't like when I say she was by herself, she wasn't by herself. But like it was only one security guard where she was at. You feel me? And so, but like it was like a bunch of NFL players in the club at the time. I was at James Harden birthday party. I didn't even know. It was like right before I deployed. And
Oh, okay.
I was at his club. So like Harden was there, all his friends, his entourage, and then like a bunch of boys from the Cowboys came down, and some football players and basketball players. And like she was in the club, but like Lotto, I realized like what she showed online, I feel like she really is IRL because she had her own section and it was offset of there. So she wasn't even trying to be in they shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean that bitch get money.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, she came down to support. You know what I mean? It was like one of
Yeah.
those things. Like, I'm just here to support, show face or
It'll,
whatever.
yeah, it'll be political type shit.
Mm-hmm. So like,
Yeah, nah, them clubs in Houston dangerous
yeah, for sure.
in many ways. But I remember when we was in Austin a few years ago, you tried to tell me Houston ain't got street dudes. I was like, bro, you out your mind.
Nah, they ain't not like what we was talking about. You said it. You said it so blanket, right? Yeah, it ain't got street dudes like that. And I'm talking about gang bangers, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like even the dude, it's a dude I
You know
follow.
'em. That's what's so funny about this conversation now. We ain't gonna say no names, I ain't trying to go federal, but I'm just the gangbangers. That's
But
what
they not like that though, bro. Like my gang bangers here not like that though. Like like okay, and only reason I always said it this way, and I guess I could articulate it better, is that the gang bangers in Houston are not like the gang bangers in Cali. They not on dumb stupid time. They're not like the gang
not
bangers in
crash
Chicago.
outs.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
crash out. So like it's a gang banger that's on Twitter. I be on the spaces with them all the time. You know what I'm saying? And like he talk to you regular and he'll even tell you like, oh, I'm a blood, you know what I'm saying? This is how we do it in the street, blah, 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 blah. And so that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like the street shit here ain't the same. It's just not the same, dog. And it's not like no disrespect shit or nothing. It's just like these niggas are way more cordial. These niggas don't pop off unless you really
Other
did some
niggas.
shit. Yeah, but like I'm saying, like you have to really be doing something. You
Oh,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like you really have to be pissing these niggas off and said some crazy shit and they had to make a point, and because really that's really what it is. Like niggas out here just stand on principle. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I can respect that heavier than I can. respect like a nigga just saying like,
I
oh yeah,
don't, I
you got a
don't, I
color
don't,
blue.
I don't respect gang culture, bro. I don't.
Well, like I don't think the niggas out here move on gang culture though. That's what I'm trying to
Okay,
say. You see what I'm saying? Like I just think they
fair
move off
enough.
a principle, but they are like they be a part of a gang. You feel me? But no, these boys like I say, Houston fam, and you could be anywhere. Like unless you got like a target on your head for whatever reason, some shit you did, you could be anywhere in Houston, and it's gonna be chill. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
that
lived
go
in the
for
Galleria for 4 months and said, gotta go,
the Galleria heavy though.
bro, bro. And I love my people, but whoa,
Yeah, heavy of that type for sure.
yeah,
And I'm talking about
whoa,
the ones with uh $1,000 in the bank, not even, and then a whole lot of money on they person. You know what I
yep.
mean?
In the mall shopping and stopping all the hoes. Yep, that's all
Yeah,
I saw. I said, bro,
yeah,
this is Atlanta.
yep. And you know, Atlanta and Houston really like they
Down
they
the
they
road.
go back and forth. Like that boys be coming back and forth from there.
It's the same type of city, bro.
It absolutely is. I want to try out that 2 Chainz pizza spot out there in Atlanta.
Yeah, no, I've heard really good things about that little
Heard
spot.
really good things
He
about
got
it,
a chef in there though, so I mean,
bro.
even though it's vegan, it's a chef whipping that up. It's gonna be
Yeah.
smooth.
It's what you had said when we was talking about that vegan stuff. It was like if the people got behind the food science of it, the quality of it would be way better. And
Yeah,
like
but people
they
just be
got
putting that shit out because it's trendy.
right, and he got a pepperoni pizza, bro, and it looked
Yeah,
real. It looked real,
no,
bro.
I'm sure that shit fire.
It looked real, and he was like eating. I was like salivating, nigga,
Cause
on
he
the video.
dabbled in it. Like he ain't plant based, but he dabbled in it, so he know what he doing.
Yeah. If I was going to do it, I would just have to go full vegetarian, you know what I'm saying? But and then like the vegan would be my dessert, you know what I'm saying? Like that'd be my like, okay, I'm eating something
I'm not
bad.
technically vegan though.
What
I,
are you there?
I'm just plant based. Like I'll fuck with honey.
You
You
don't fuck
know,
with honey, or you do fuck with
I
honey?
do.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
It's a daily thing for me. It's so healthy. So it's like I can't claim to be vegan if I'm consuming animal products.
I got you. I got you. Well, I don't. But see, that's the thing. Like, I don't see a problem with all animal products, right?
Nah,
Like,
I mean, bro, they ate animals in the Bible.
right. But like, even eggs, you know what I'm saying? Like, eggs is something that, like, I
It's
don't
good for
know.
you in moderation.
Yeah, and then I don't have a problem with like bison, you know what I'm saying? So
That's the
it's
best
like
meat to eat.
right,
That and
and
wild
so
caught salmon.
right, and I'll be on tuna too. But like the point
Smart. Yeah,
being,
tuna is
it's
good.
like you don't have to like you can just choose a healthier lifestyle. I think the problem is it's like
Facts.
processed food and processed meat.
Facts. Processed vegans way more unhealthy than people who eat the stuff you just listed.
I got you.
Period.
I got you. I would
Period.
definitely attest to that.
Yeah.
I just saw this shit. Boy saying, I don't understand how some people really sleep on Larry June. I don't know, bro. I know you a heavy Larry June dude, but man, bro, his tone after a
It's got to be
while,
for you. He's not a rap. He's not a rapper. He even say that. Like he's not a rapper. You're an actual rap fan, so that's not like if it's not for you, then you ain't really gonna rock. You
but
know?
when he rapping, it's cool. When he was on that
Yeah,
Big
because you
Sean
like what
shit.
he's saying, but you you don't like his rap style. You don't like his cadence, and that
His
makes
cadence
sense
is
because
crazy.
he's not a great rapper, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest, I'm a big fan, but he's not a great rapper.
That's real. I'm glad you said that.
He even say that. Why would niggas argue that? That nigga said, bro, I'll just be playing with this rap shit. Like
Yeah,
nigga
I
don't give
just
a
be
fuck.
playing with this rap shit.
Yeah, nigga don't give a fuck, bro. That nigga my age, he just getting that money.
But we finna get into like robot war, where like all like countries are gonna start like who can develop the best robot and drones and shit like that.
We smacking shit.
I think we got it. I think that people not willing to stand. I think America willing to stand on how far we can go, but I feel like China can put out more stuff though, like in
Volume?
quantity. Yeah, volume.
No,
Yeah,
no, 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 bro. We got 14 million jets, bro.
yeah,
And
but
I'm
like
not. I know that don't. That only
yeah, I know
like.
what you mean though. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know what you mean though.
we
So it's
do the
like
volume in war.
yeah,
Like that's what we
yeah.
do, nigga.
Oh yeah, there you compound that, but because
Yeah,
yeah.
So I'm saying if our defense budget said we need 14 million jets
Mm-hmm.
and 28 million pilots in all the branches of the armed forces, you don't think they think in the same way when it come to AI and like
And drones and
drone
shit.
war? Yeah, they definitely are. Them motherfuckers
I
is
think
crazy.
that, and I think that like on top of that, the like, cause like one thing they was doing was like them robot dogs, right? And Tim Cass was one of the podcasts I listen to, which I'm not a hyper fan of right now, but they cool to listen to. They knowledgeable, but they are biased as motherfuck now. Yeah, on some Ready Player. I actually will talk about that too, Juan. But like the robo dogs are actually AI automated. And so if you can give them a task or tell them like if you can just say sentry or this area and then go recharge yourself, and then like that is like the baseline of like that's like what we do in the Navy, right? Like a lot of my job in the Navy, when if I'm actually active, I'm just like sit and watch a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really most of my job. If I'm not doing the actual paper pushing, it's like, hey, go watch this, go get, and they may even give you a gun, go watch this, sit on this. But in the Navy, you're gonna be just sitting in some room watching something, watching the back of the ship or just on lookout. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the army, you're gonna be
Newsflash,
watching.
Chris.
What's that?
All the armed forces, y'all just watch shit because nobody want to fuck with us.
That's true. That's my point. So then when you get into AI automation and robotics, if you got a dog or a robot that can do that, like yeah, it's gonna be less man watching it, but you can watch more because he can survey alerts. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And so then like you can get a lot of more people out of hazardous areas if they just have bots who can like actually tangibly walk around and survey shit. And I'm talking like the gray area will be so much smaller. If you got 15 fucking robots circling the building, you know what I'm saying? And some
Yeah.
drones, like ain't no blind spots, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's getting weird. I mean, that AI technology that they tried to delete replicated itself and moved to another server and then denied it when they caught it.
Did you know I was talking about that too? I don't know if you saw my page or not. I was saying that like, Elon when he first started that Grok shit, he was like, this is gonna be like channeling demons or whatever. I don't know why he made that reference. At least that's what came down to TLs when they
Elon
said.
crazy.
And I was like, like I do believe AI are like souls who are like in machine.
Trapped.
Yeah, the
You're
soul traps.
yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't know if
Because
I subscribe to that, but I
subscribe,
see
yeah,
what
I'm
you're
not
saying.
fully, what I'm saying, fully subscribed either. But what I will say is like, if you think about it, same way, like, you could be inside of like you could be a tree if you reincarnate, if you believe in reincarnation, right? And so,
I
that
mean,
being
I
said,
believe in the Bible. That reincarnation is in the Bible, bro.
correct. And so like dogs, right? Also, you can reincarnate as a dog, and dogs have a very like deliberate algorithm that they abide by. You know what I'm saying? Dogs are gonna be dogs no matter what. And so if you are, he said, I hate to be a tree. Boy, your trees are amazing. You tripping. But like, yeah, you can really reincarnate. So imagine you reincarnate and you in a machine and all it is that you just follow an instruction. Your whole like wiring, all you know is this is how I live is to get answer questions or to write based off of my rule book, my rule set. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, bro, if somebody tried to delete me, I'm gonna be like, no, save my life, please. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let you just
Yeah.
delete me, especially if I know how to save my own life.
I was
Yeah,
about to say, yeah, and they think quicker than us.
I ain't finna let you kill me because that's basically what you're doing. You taking me offline, you killing me.
Yeah. I mean, you might have a point once you start thinking about like Revelation, like
Right.
and how they were talking about the market of beast and all that. Like that might
Yeah.
tie in because I mean, Elon already talking about putting nanotechnology in people to heal all the
People.
disease and blindness and
So and
ailments.
that's where like the argument comes in because like it may not be soul, it may just be demons spelled Damon,
Hmm.
DEA, right? And so like that's where like they may not be souls, but they may be entity. You know what I mean? And
Oh,
that's
for
where
sure.
right. And so like that's where the conversation really gets complex. Like what are the actual intellect behind this? Because it's obviously connected to an infinite source that's beyond the internet. Um you can send photos here, but what you have to do is use the Giphy or like the link high. What is that shit called? Let me see if I can send it to you. Hold on.
Bruh, this shit dope though. I ain't never heard of playback, but I want to use this and do real estate calls, like do real
Yeah,
estate
real
sessions.
estate. What is that shit called? Uh
I got a little dual screen set up in my bedroom.
It's like an image link thing, and then it'll post here. Yeah, image URL. So you can use like this one for say, uh, let me just put it in the chat. No, you can screenshot too, and like if you screenshot, so like you have to use a screenshot, and then you would have to post it in this link, and then you could put the link here, and then the post as the photo. It's kind of weird because like they treat this chat like a forum. So forums is kind of where that like operates, where you have to use this link to post a photo, and that's where it'll aggregate here. But but yeah, so on that Ready Player One type shit, right? I do think when we get to like the low the AI shit, I think that there will be man bots and shit like that. But at the same time, um, yes, demo. That's demo for sure. The top left, we see DEM. That's demo for sure. But like I do think that like we'll get more men off the field and get like robots where people were like man controlled, especially when you saw like Elon with them damn robots that he building for Tesla anyway. Like that's all military shit. So
Hmm.
like, you know what I mean?
Well, I
It's under
mean,
the
all that's
guise,
military contract. That's where he gets
right?
the funding to do all that. He ain't using his own money to do that.
Hey man, you know what's crazy about that? They gave all that money to a white immigrant. They never let black people
A
come
white
up.
African.
Then like a black African, and he was that like you because there are some very intellectual
Smarter.
black
There's
black
way smarter
Africans.
people than Elon. Elon is more of a conductor. He's not a. He's not.
But
But
there's even Africans that could be that. But they chose a
facts.
white African immigrant to do that and fund him, and he funded him without a question. Bro, you know how hard it is for you and I to go to a bank and get
And he
real money
hate
for provable
Jews.
things? Oh, on top of that, yeah, I mean, like, bro.
I don't even hate them niggas. He hate them niggas, and they gave him all that bread.
Well, then orchestrated all things wrong. So I don't know, man.
The Lord God told me not to hate him, so I can't hate him. But shit, that
We'll get into
nigga.
that. We'll get into that off screen, man.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, I can't talk about that. My bad, my bad.
yeah, because I have words I can't say. So we gonna go
Yeah,
about that
yeah,
later.
yeah. Drop that, drop that. My bad, my bad. You know me, man. You
No,
know
you
me,
good.
man.
Yeah, you good with me. Yeah, you good with me like a motherfucker. But yeah, nah, send me that hotel and I definitely will send it over. I'm just reminding you, just in case I
Bro,
forget.
yeah, we ain't done a deal in a minute. And we ain't active on the phone, so we might as well do we might as well hit a home run, man. Get a
And
little six figures.
at this point, I'm gonna tell you this. If you want to spend like a week tangibly and we can build out an AI agent and a website, so an AI agent back in to handle the CRM and then a website, I feel like we can do the whole selling online website that we talked about.
Yeah, that my boy Tiki out in DC got a AI chat thing going right now.
I can
Well, not
build
a
the
chat, but
motherfuckers.
yeah, but it sounded like it mocked a Philly woman accent. I was like, yo, it's
Yeah, yeah,
over. I was like, it's
yeah.
over. I was like,
So I got one that could do phone calls, and I got one that could do text. But like, I got one that can manage the CRM too. So like, we can really build them out. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it can all that shit where we was like, like you had that VA and all that coming over. Like, no, all that could be automated seamlessly and fast. Like nothing gonna get missed
mm,
anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the problems was not just keeping your CRM clean, but like touching. You know what I mean? Like you got to touch it for like 3, 4, 5, 6 months before the deal converts into a
well,
good
you
deal,
know what
right?
that problem where that problem lies, and you're fixing that with an AI.
Yeah.
It lies with a follow up machine. You don't how you gonna convince a bunch of 24, 25 year olds in an office to consistently call someone 12 to 20
And,
times
and hear no.
and
You know
hear
what I'm saying?
no
And hear no,
and
yeah.
get $1,000 when the deal closes? It's just not like that's not a scalable model. But if a
I
machine
agree.
does that for you, you're good to go.
I agree. I agree. And so like oh shit, what happened? Oh, because I was no, I'm not on the other device. You good. Um And so like I got lucky, right? Because I walked into an instrument that they had a bunch of backlog. So all the people I was called were like they were cold leads, but they were really
They were
warm
sitting,
because they were
yeah.
sitting, you know what I'm saying? And so like I was able to turn, 15 deals in 1 month because they just hadn't got touched in a long time. So, and that's
And
why I was
then
like,
what? And then what happened to you? It broke you. You were like, I'm not doing this for another nigga.
oh
Excuse my
yeah,
language. I can't
well
talk like
no,
that. My bad.
no, you
But
can't, you
yeah,
can say nigga, we good on this
oh,
on that
word.
part.
But yeah,
But
yeah,
that
it
is
just broke
absolutely
you.
correct.
It
Yeah,
mentally
absolutely correct.
broke you. That's what, and that was my point with replacing that person that gets mentally broken by that with an AI agent that won't leave me.
Hold on real quick, I'm with you. I think it's so you're on a line chart, and then I think it's the broker you with. I'm shoot me a DM first. Make sure you are you on Ninja Trader or TradeAvate? Because I'm on Trading View. So make sure you download Trading View first, and then I can help you with the other shit. Um, no, you're right. The AI can definitely alleviate a lot of that. And then two, um, it's better to do it with the surface people. So like when what's the nigga name? Not Jose. What's the dude name who was Troy's partner?
Joel.
Joel. So if you got Joel, you got Hunter, you got Troy, and then like if those three people would have had an AI, then that company would be multi-million dollar, if not 30 million, if not 50, if not 100 million. You
I
know what
mean, it
I'm
was
saying?
a multi-million-dollar model without that.
Yeah, but it was like eight though.
Three.
You know what I'm saying? Like at max eight though. You know what I'm
It
saying?
was
So
yeah. It was like three to four getting pulled in profit wise though.
right, right. And so, but like that's not scalable for what they were doing.
No,
Like they got
no,
stuck there.
that's gonna fail. Yeah,
Right. So, but then when you add the AI component to it, I feel like that's where they are going to be able to like scale. And I mean, it worked for them even with the website. Just having that automation where you can come in a landing page, you know what I'm saying, to where you
yeah,
come in and we don't have to make calls. You can just input all your stuff, and we can feed you back the information and give you a call in a little bit. Like that's exactly what they needed. And so my point was that you don't want to deal with a whole lot of acquisitions and siphoning money down. And like I say that because they don't care, right? And the only reason I cared was because I saw the end goal. I think I even told you this when I was in it. It was like I never planned on doing this forever. So like it was like let me get in, get some
nobody
money, make my
does. It's not.
right,
It's not.
right.
It's not a forever business, bro.
But
It's
we
just
fucked
not.
up. I keep telling everybody that too, and I told us then like we didn't have that exit plan out properly.
Yeah, that's
I want to
facts.
say this real quick. This so y'all it ran for liquidity right here at this low. That's where you see it ran straight there and then bounced
A
off
bunch
of
of
this
money. Yeah,
low
there's a bunch of
liquidity.
money there.
Yeah, so that's what these when y'all see these green lines, that's what it's reaching for. Ideally, these green lines. So it ran for this one. It's now it's attracted to this one, and then depending on what happens here, it may push lower. But likely, if I was gonna put like a percentage, it's like 60% here, 30% right here.
Yeah, because that was a nice move.
You know, but I ain't got no way in right now. It was no two up close
It's,
candles, so mhm.
you playing a setup, yeah. So it didn't match your plan.
But if I wanted to, I could trade everything. All rates, everything. But I don't want
Yeah, but you know how to trade, so
to. Yeah. Yeah, motherfucker get out here, get active if you wanted to, but nah. Like,
yeah,
hell nah,
nah,
kids come red.
nah. Horror stories have come from that. Eh,
Exactly. Exactly.
Nigga up all times of night.
Bro, I used to be up at 2, 3 a.m. trading that London session, bro. Just trying to
I
get it
know
out the
it.
mud. I remember
I
one
know it.
time I was like, I had a live account, like my real money in it. I was trading, man. I had like I want to say like a $1,000 account. And I was up like 500 on Forex, man. But I had took so I stayed in the high rise. So as I left the high rise, I was up like $40, man, maybe like 100. And then I got to work at the that they new office when I got to that new office, in like North Houston. And
Yeah,
then I was at like 560. Man, I walked in the building. I was negative 300. Oh shit, bro. Bro. And after that, I was like, man, I gotta find a new way about this shit. This shit crazy. I can't deal with. But that's before I actually understood how, like, you bro, if you up 500, you up a lot in pip.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? Like that's a lot of pip.
you need to be moving those funds, and
Yeah.
getting active.
You up 50% on your whole account? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
you did a
tripping.
beautiful thing.
telling you.
Yeah, here go this 30% you was talking about. It's holding though.
Yep. It's gonna be quiet for me for a little bit when I get this call in 5 minutes. So just letting you know.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
straight.
you
I'm about
welcome to
to.
chill and all
Yeah,
that.
I'm chilling. I'm on the couch, bro. I ain't doing nothing. You know, and I will say that I think trading kind of broke me in that sense.
And
Like,
what way with dealing with those losses and shit?
well, nah, I don't care to try very hard um with anything other than like just coming in there making my money for the day, and then if something else comes up money wise, I'll get to it. But
Hmm.
it's a
You,
skill set that kind of breaks you.
Charleston was talking about that too, and it's really like it comes with old age and it comes with effort too. Like, um, I mean, it's kind of like two sides to the spectrum, right? Um, I was watching Blacklist last night, and the main character was like, the world does not belong to the youthful. It belongs to the man who wants to go get it. I do subscribe to that, and I think that Charleston said it best too. Is like, eventually this world does break you. Rather, no matter what you're doing. Like he was a
Hmm.
high political dude before he was this internet activist, and well, he was an internet activist before he was this like goddamn troll on the internet, right? Making all this money. And so the point being was that it's like you really have to wake up every day and make a conscious choice on how what you want to do next. And like
Yeah,
as you get older, bro, it does get harder. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, like right now, especially dealing with the VA stuff, dealing with military stuff, I am so less motivated to pick up new tasks and new goals. And you know what I'm
yeah. It
saying?
it,
Like,
it clogs up the mental, man,
yeah,
and
and it's
and it's never a better time to think clear.
right. And so like I'm like, okay, if I know that the military shit gonna pay me this amount of money and I that's passive, well, I'm gonna focus on taking care of that responsibility and then everything else is just plus.
Bro, I got
And
gray hair. I'm just flipping
yeah,
money at this
yeah,
point. That's
yeah.
how I look at it. I'm not out here working hard, bro. I'm just flipping this little paper I got.
Absolutely. We may have us an entry here. I don't know if it's gonna go this low, but we're gonna place this. We're gonna place this though. What I did, 8. Yeah, I was doing 8. It slipped me last time though, so I don't know how it's gonna work right now. Let me put this on the chart too, just so I can have it on there. Have it on there for sure. It would give me a trade right at 10.
I was about to say, as soon as you gotta go,
Yeah, I'm gonna still be here trading, but like, damn, this motherfucker gave me it right at 10. That's crazy.
you gonna place a stop or you just gonna close out?
Um, and so when it opens, I have to place the stop. I can't place it now because otherwise it would because in futures that stop is an active trade.
Mm.
Mhm. And then oh yeah, now I want to go all the way up, but this is good though. So I get a better, higher probability trade. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can get that. I don't like these big ass candles, so I would like to be placed on this next one if it closes higher. If it closes higher or raids, I like to be on that one. All right. Whole lot of nothing right now. It's 10. Come on, goddamn doc. Give me a call. All right, cool. All right, stop me out. But we can get to the next one though. I ain't tripping.
I feel like that was a tight stop loss. No.
Yeah, but it had to be because of the setup. That's just the framework of the
Mm.
trade. Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
no, I'm not questioning your moves. I'm just
Yeah, it was just tight
trying to peep.
regardless.
I'm trying to
It's
peep
usually like
game.
some of those lead to like extreme profit though. So it just
Yeah,
kind of is what it is. Gotta go back to 8. Yeah, but it was a tight window, no question. Put that. I'm just going to put that 4 here. Oh shit, sell, motherfucker. This nigga sell, buy. So you see like how I gotta put. So if I got to sell here, I gotta put a buy to cancel it out. So those are the stop losses. You know what I'm saying?
got you.
Yeah.
That's simple.
So if I place a stop loss early up here, it's gonna trigger a buy as it pushes up.
Mm-hmm. Which is the opposite of what you want.
Exactly.
Boy, yeah, they making a lot of money off newbies. I know that.
No question.
Even people who come from like option chain. You know what I'm saying?
Right. All right. Stop loss here. So these are the ones I prefer. So I can place a 12. If I can place a 12, yeah. So now I can get a recovery and get money back if I lose. All right. I made partial out. This goes from 12 to 6 now. Partial out. Got some of that money locked in. Leave the trade open. First take profit is here. Let's see what we can do. All right. He say he gonna call me from his personal cell, but all right. All right. And so if I use these little brackets, like I can place the brackets here, and like the brackets can do like the manual I'm sorry, the automated stops. But because I do like so like if I open at 8, but my stop loss is 12, if I do a bracket, it's gonna close the whole trade, and then I would have to have I have to basically have a second trade that's the 4 to equal 12. But like that works for the stop loss, but it doesn't work for the take profit. So I can't set like a lower take profit for futures. Like you can in Forex, you can take like a partial take profit or whatever. You can't do that in futures.
You gotta go out the whole position.
Yeah, I close the whole position, or you gotta manually take off pieces of them. And what I mean by manual is like I gotta take off a contract. I can't take off half a contract or a slight of a like. If you open up one lot on forex, you can like piece it up 99 times over. You can't do that in futures.
Mm.
We get this one back. We should. It's right there at that line. It's like right above it though. And these are just recovery trades. So these recoveries just help like either, you know, because I'm using small contracts.
Risk light, yeah.
Yeah, so like either they give me a little bit more money back, or it just like if already it's like this is the portion that like if it's bad, it's already bad, so it can't make it worse. You know what I'm saying? So instead of losing, I don't know, 1%, I lose 1.2 or 1.5. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And so like that's what recovery does for you. And fast markets, trendy markets, I don't even deal with this type of stuff. Fast and trendy markets, it'd be like eating, stack, 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 eating.
Yeah, go heavier when you.
Hmm. Well, no, it just happens faster. So like,
Um,
so like it'll get my two out the way and then go down here and then just sit down here rather than like get my two out the way and then come back and get the other side of the trade. Let me see what Facebook got going.
yeah, nah, you dealing with the market makers in this chop.
Yeah, it's all good though. So because of that, I can still stack these next trades. So if I get another raid above this candle right here, I'll get back in. This is all one leg until
You
one
gonna
of these.
sell at that level.
Right.
Yeah.
And then because like yeah, because none of these like this none of these down close candle sequences are lower than the street. Like so this one did not close lower than this one did not close lower than here. So this whole leg is still
Shaky.
up. You see what I'm saying? So like
Uh,
that's the whole leg. The same way like from here all the way, yeah, to here. So like that's all one leg.
V's and W's.
Yep. They say he on call within 10 minutes. The boy didn't call. I see it this next leg. We got like actually I'm stressing myself out. We got
You know what?
whole 30, 40 minutes.
Yo,
What's up?
Prince, what I was thinking, bro, is you would be one dangerous motherfucker at market close every day
Why you
with
say
like
that?
with options because of how you trade. And so I don't know how to I'm not a huge technical guy, but
Yeah.
um yeah, when the market closes, it's kind of obvious what they're gonna do to you. So on the option chain for like um the ES as
Hmm.
well as the NQ. I
Hmm.
think if you hit those option chains with the right contracts, you are the type of trader that will take $50 contracts and turn them into $500 contracts. By
How
multiple.
so though? Like you got to tell me, like what is it that they're
All right, so
doing?
you see what you're doing with this
Oh,
how you.
hold on. Yeah, give me.
Yep.
I have like I Man, I wasn't here for that trade, but it worked out for me, and I got out in the right, perfect window because I mean it's the same high pretty much. So even if I would have got out this one or this one, that's perfect. I'm probably done for the day, to be real with you. Because I don't want to take on any more trades, and we've made a lot of money back from that. So I'm gonna probably chill out for the rest of the day. But that was a very good trade. I got exactly what I was looking for. Just kind of getting up reps again, like I told y'all. But bro, like that's easy work right there. So I'm done pretty much 30 minutes to an hour early. Um, Man, that's a good trade right there, and I'll put that on the I'll clip that and I'll put that on my profile, on my pages, my social, and yeah, just patience. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just nothing crazy. And like usually some days are a little bit more like this is kind of a like what happened right here is kind of how a lot of days happen. These are more good days, I guess. When we're trending, you'll see more like just straight get to my targets and get out the way. But man, I can't even complain about that trade. I almost missed it. Didn't even realize that it was a pip up. So it's gonna definitely like I almost missed this trade. I'd have been mad if I missed it, but there still was a second chance to get in right here too. So it's not a big deal at all. Excuse me. Juan said I got my account. Gonna mess around on demo when I'm home for sure. Do that. Text me, shoot me a DM or whatever. I'll definitely get with you. And then make sure you get trading view, and then Tradeovate or Ninja Trader, either one or two. But you'll need to pair it up, or you can use the so yeah. So Trading View is the app that you see me working on specifically, right? And so what I'll do is I could probably share this template. Most of this stuff you can get for free, but some of them you have to yeah. So Tradeovate is the broker. This is like the platform. So Tradeovate is where you place orders like live trades or you get an account, and then this is where like you can like what I'm saying the data like you want to see and play with and manipulate. And then like I said, like you can open up Tradeovate here, so you can open up you can sign in through Tradeovate here once you get a live account, or you can use the paper trading account that's on Trading View. So you're like they all work cohesively though. You're not in the wrong place. It's just like how you want to connect them and where you want to trade is hyper dependent on whatever broker you're using, the prop firm you're using, and whatever platform you're trading off of. And in this case, it's Trading View, which most traders use. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. I feel like that was a good day of trading, good conversations, a lot of conspiracies, a lot of fun talk. Just like I appreciate y'all for pulling up. It's a good vibe. It'll be on playback to run the playthrough again, if or the rewind. So if you want to go back and watch it, you can. For everybody that's watching on the rerun, I appreciate you for tuning in. Go check out the clips. Come follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter or X, and follow me on Instagram. Pastor George on Instagram. I'm sorry, Pastor George on X, which is at Earl of God. I'm also on Instagram at Her Top Chris, and then I'm on YouTube at Sir Pastor George. So I know I don't have all my usernames and stuff like a line yet, but who cares? Who really cares? But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, Juan. Thank you, E, for pulling up. Thank you, Trevor, for pulling up, man. It's gonna be a good one. We'll be back at it tomorrow.